Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Our today's topic is about ionization energy. Now let's dive in a topic. Ionization energy is the energy required to remove an electron from a gaseous atom or ion. The first or initial ionization energy or E1 of an atom or molecule is the energy required to remove 1 mole of electrons from 1 mole of isolated gaseous atoms or ions. It is the energy required to remove the electron. The higher the ionization energy, the more difficult it is to remove an electron. Therefore, ionization energy is an indicator of reactivity. Ionization energy is important because it can be used to help predict the strength of chemical bonds. Ionization energy is reported in units of kilojoule per mole or electron volts. Now, ionization energy trend in the periodic table. Ionization, together with atomic and ionic radius, electronegativity, electron affinity, and metallicity, follows a trend on the periodic table of elements. As we go down the group, the ionization energy decreases, and as we go up the group, the ionization energy increases. As we go from left to right in the periodic table, the ionization energy increases. Ionization energy generally increases moving from left to right across an element, period. This is because the atomic radius generally decreases moving across a period. So, there is a great effective attraction between the negatively charged electrons and positively charged nucleus. Ionization is at its minimum value for the alkali metal on the left side of the table and a maximum for the noble gas on, for, on the far right side of the period. The noble gas has a filled valency shell, so it resists electron removal. Ionization energy decreases moving top to bottom down an element group. This is because the principal quantum number of the outermost electron increases moving down a group. There are more protons in atoms moving down a group, greater positive charge. Yet, the effect is to pull in the electron shell, making them smaller and screening outer electrons from the attractive force of the nucleus. More electron shells are added moving down a group, so the outermost electron becomes increasingly distant from the nucleus. Key points. Ionization energy is the minimum energy required to remove an electron from an atom or ion in the gas phase. Ionization energy exhibits periodicity on the periodic table. The general trend is for ionization energy to increase moving from left to right across an element period. Moving left to right across a period, atomic radius decreases, so electrons are more attracted to the closer nucleus. The general trend is for ionization energy to decrease moving from top to bottom down the periodic table group. Moving down a group, a valency shell is added. The outermost electrons are further from the positive charged nucleus, so they are easier to remove. First, second, and subsequent ionization energies. The energy required to remove the outermost valency electron from a neutral atom is the first ionization energy. The second ionization energy is that required to remove the next electron, and so on. The second ionization energy is always higher than the first ionization energy. Take, for example, an alkali metal atom. Removing the first electron is relatively easy because its loss gives the atom a stable electron shell. Removing the second electron involves a new electron shell that is closer and more tightly bound to the atomic nucleus. The first ionization energy of hydrogen may be represented by the following equation. Hydrogen atom convert into H positive by the removal of electron. The energy is minus 1312 kilojoule per mole. Now, quote of the day. Comparison kills creativity. Thank you very much. Allah Hafiz.